Hey rabbits, it's Trixie, and today I want to talk to you about daily life manipulation methods that many people use to get what they want. These techniques are so common that chances are high that you may even find yourself guilty of using them from time to time. So in today's video I want to mention these methods to raise awareness for them, because sometimes we don't even notice that we have been manipulated. And also I just want to explain the reasons behind them. Why do we choose these ways of manipulating others, and why do they work? One last thing I want to point out before we start: not everyone using these manipulation methods is doing this because he or she is evil or because there are ulterior motives involved. Sometimes it happens almost automatically that we manipulate others, and to be honest, the superficial nature of our modern society kinda forces us to find indirect, fake ways to communicate with others. In conclusion, not everybody using these manipulation techniques that I'm going to show you in my video today is a supervillain. But see and judge for yourself. Here we go. Hey, you look like a very strong man. May I ask you to carry all my 5 suitcases and bags upstairs? I really cannot do it. This manipulation technique is very common, and up to some extent it's actually kinda cute. You, as the manipulator, emphasize a positive feature about another person. And oh, what a coincidence, it's a positive feature that you are in need of. The other person is flattered and therefore happy to help you. Sure, I think I can prepare pasta for us tonight, but darling, you are the master chef of us two. Why don't you cook something amazing? Everything you do always turns out super delicious. Especially in relationships or amongst flatmates, this happens quite a lot. The manipulating person implies that somebody else is not only good at something, but a master at doing something. This person then feels special, like a hero, that it is his duty to cook this evening. And since something we're good at is quite often also our hobby, mostly these people then are encouraged enough to jump off the couch and do exactly how they're told. But in reality, yeah, you might be good at cooking, but maybe the other person wouldn't even consider you a master at doing so. In the first place, he or she was just lazy and wanted you to do the task without much complaining. Oh, Karen, but I wanted to ask you, would it be okay for you to book the tickets for all 3 of us? You know how forgetful I am and how bad I am with computers, and I don't want to mess up the whole vacation for all of us. This kind of manipulative statement is often connected with the one before. You either emphasize a positive feature of somebody else or call him or her a master, or you emphasize a negative feature about yourself, which makes another person more suitable for a task that you don't want to do. If you would translate this, it would mean, you are amazing, I suck, now go do what I am too lazy to do. Again, this makes the manipulated person feel strong and kinda superior, so she's more likely to agree to the task. I love you, darling. Do you want something to drink, or 1 or 2 of these cookies you like? You look so gorgeous today. I love that sweater. Remember when I bought it for you? I cannot believe that I still love you, like on the first day. By the way, is it okay if I go drinking with the guys tomorrow after work? It's not going to take so long. It's just gonna be like a couple of hours that I'm going to be home later. Oh yeah, we've all been there, on both sides, I guess. Here, one person is trying to make another person like him or her, so that this person is more willing to accept a request or do that person a favor. So if somebody you know suddenly acts way nicer than usual, think about what he or she may want from you, because it may be a technique of manipulation. This dress is beautiful. It fits perfectly, like no dress has ever fit me before. Can you believe that? But it's way too expensive. Looks like I can totally forget about that. Well, maybe one day after winning the lottery I can finally afford dresses like this one. Well, let's keep searching. Maybe I'll find another one that is okay-ish too. This was nothing but a very long way of saying,
"Would you please buy me that dress?"
The fake humbleness and cynicism are only meant to evoke sympathy and compassion, the urge to make this person happy.
Have you ever done this, Trixie?
May have happened once or twice. Hey, what is it? Nothing. Come on, I can see that something's wrong with you. What's the matter? I don't want to burden you with this. Angela, just talk to me, please. It's just that I booked this awesome vacation for the weekend, but now I don't have anyone that could take care of my dog. That sucks, but I'm afraid I have plans on the weekend as well, so... it's okay. I'll just cancel the trip. I mean, I've been saving for it since February and, of course, looking forward to it. I don't know, since my Aunt Gretchen died, the world hasn't been the same for me. And I was just hoping that this vacation could, distract me a bit from all these feelings, but, I'll just stop whining now. Life is tough, it has always been tough to me in particular, and I'll be fine, as always, I guess. Listen, I think I can take care of your dog. I'll just shift around some appointments. Just tell me where you live and when I have to be there. Oh, cry me a river. This manipulation technique aims straight for the heart, for the empathy of another person. Listen to my miserable life story and pity me, so that you will decide to help me and make all my problems go away, without me putting any effort in it, of course. I know, sometimes you are in a desperate situation and you use this technique because you don't have any other choice, but some people simply abuse this form of manipulation because they know that another person is really nice and kind and will help them because they themselves are too lazy to find a better solution. And yes, helping is nice and I'm pro helping others, but always think about yourself as well. At least, think twice and don't be the puppet of others. Don't agree to things that you are not comfortable with. The next and last manipulation method that I want to present to you today can be used in a positive way or in a negative one. And here is the positive example first. Hey, I know that you are very busy on the weekends because you have this super hard job, but you have always been a friend that I can trust and that has always been there for me, so I decided to just ask you. Look, something came up and Killa and I have to visit my grandpa this weekend. It's just going to be for a couple of hours. It's not going to take long, but it would be super nice if you could take care of that little one in the meantime. I'd so appreciate if you could squeeze this in, I've always admired you for how you juggle your work and your private life, so now remember this and let's move on to the negative example. Sorry, Jackie, I know I said yes, but unfortunately, I cannot make it to your party on Friday. Is that okay? Sure, no worries. I wasn't expecting anything else from you anyways. I mean, basically, you always say yes to everything and then you don't come. I kind of knew that you would pick out this time as well, so never mind. What? Wait. Okay, now let's bring these two together. We all have a self-concept, a picture of us, how we are, and also a picture of how we want to be. People that want to manipulate you sometimes make use of these concepts, the concept of your current self and the concept of your ideal self as they anticipate them. You can do that in a positive way by describing the other person as very close to what's most likely his dream picture of himself. This was the case in the first example. The father that needed a babysitter described his friend as a trustworthy and reliable person that can juggle his job and his private life. And that's exactly, I guess, how this person wants to see himself. He was basically saying, help me with this, and this is going to make you more like the person you want to be seen like. And yes, this is similar to the compliment kind of manipulation method, but this addresses more the general personality, the self-picture. There's way more psychology involved. Pretty much the opposite happened in the second example. The person hosting the party just told the other person, I expected you to pick out again because this is just how you are. The host doesn't talk about being disappointed this time, but being disappointed in general, by how this person is. The personality itself and the current self-concept are under attack here. And of course this hits you pretty hard, because it makes you question your whole self, how you are perceived by others. Am I really always disappointing my friends? Am I a loser and all my friends will turn their backs at me? Am I a bad person? So in the end, this person may actually go to that party because he or she hopes that this may fix the bad perception that others have of him or her. Alright, Rabbits, I really hope that you enjoyed today's video. It's something else again, something psychology related. I hope you like this path we're heading right now. The language videos are still gonna be coming, don't worry. But now please be honest, which of these manipulation methods have you used already? How many of them did you recognize from yourself or maybe friends or even family members? What others can you think of? As for myself, I find manipulation both dangerous and fascinating. Isn't it weird that we can not only speak to a person, but also kind of speak to his or her mind and evoke certain feelings and thoughts? It's as if we would remote control their brains with our words to make them do what we want. And this happens all the time. Isn't that kind of cool, but also kind of scary? Daily life manipulation techniques were definitely one big topic that made me want to study psychology. So if you're also interested in these topics, please let me know, because then I'll keep these videos coming. If you like this video, please leave a thumbs up, because that would make me really happy. If you want to watch another video of Don't Trust the Rabbit, also psychology related maybe, then you can find one right here. You can also follow me on Twitter, Instagram or Facebook, or even support the channel on Patreon. This would be a super great help and I would appreciate that a lot. Now I wish you all a very beautiful day. Check out my other videos if you'd like to, and hopefully we're gonna see each other in my next video. Bye!